And it's important, so key, that we hear from him this season. It's important that we get God's leading in this season. But one thing that can deter us or can block our access to these instructions is a lack of joy. Joy gives us access to God's secrets. Joy gives us access to God. God surrounds himself with joy, and we only gain access to that path of life when we exude joy. In Isaiah 12 and verse 3, it says, with joy you draw water out of the wells of salvation. No joy, no revelation. No joy, no instructions. So this season, I said earlier, we want those instructions. We want God leading us specifically. We want God opening our eyes and our understanding to the opportunities that are so much this season. But we can only get that through joy. Murmuring and complaining is deadly. Murmuring repels, and we've done it. We've all been there. We complain. We will murmur. We are not, at times we are not on, we focus on the negative. I said in the other service that murmuring and complaining is just like the sound of flies and mosquitoes. The first thing you do when you hear mosquitoes beside you is you want to leave that place, or you want to kill it. And that's what murmuring does to God. Murmuring repels. Murmuring stops access. But joy attracts. We always want to stay in the environment of joy, in an environment of excitement, where people are laughing. That's how God is. Ensure that this month you're deliberate and you're intentional to maintain a joyful attitude. Joy focuses on the positive rather than negative. Yes, some things are not right. Yes, there's a pandemic. Yes, there's a consequence. There are consequences and effects from this pandemic. But do you know that there are also good things that are happening? Do you know that you're alive? Do you know that there's a hope for tomorrow? Do you know that God is not stranded? Can you choose to focus on the positive? So stop complaining about this season. Make a decision right now, wherever you are. Make a decision that I am going to focus on the positive. I'm going to focus on what is working. Yes, you may not have all the things to eat like you used to eat, but you have food. Yes, you are not, maybe you've lost an opportunity, lost a job, but you are alive. Can you focus on that and put a smile on your face and tell yourself, I am eating from God's hands. God will make a way for me. God will it will supply for me. I am not stranded. So that is an attitude that we all must have. It may be annoying to others. People may be wondering that, but are you okay? Are you really okay? That there's enough to be worried about. There's so much to be anxious about. But you can choose to stand out and say, yes, I know, but I choose to focus. I choose to focus on the fact that my God is not stranded. I choose to focus on the fact that God's got this. The Bible says in John 16:33, Jesus was talking to the disciples. It says, in this world you will have tribulation. In this world you will have challenges, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. God is above our circumstances. Jesus is above the COVID-19 pandemic, and you must choose to focus on that.